Welcome children, welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. So children, today in this session we are going to solve MCQs on integers. So let's move on. Our first question. Which of the following is the additive inverse of minus 32? We know that additive inverse is nothing but negative of its number. Minus of 32, its negative is going to be plus 32. So plus 32 is right answer. And one thing remember, when you are going to add an integer with its additive inverse, you are going to get a 0 as its additive identity. Minus 32, you will add with plus 32, you are going to get a 0 as additive identity. Now moving to the next second question, fill in the blanks to make the statement true. Your statement is minus 3 plus minus 6, which is equal to minus 6 plus a dash. And we know that children, this is nothing but the commutative property, right? We have seen in the previous sessions commutative property. In that commutative property, you can change the order of addition. Here, when I am going to change its order, I can write minus of 6 plus minus of 3. So answer is minus of 3. Yes. Now moving to the next question. Third question, the value of 32 into 0 is. And we have seen the product of any integer with a 0 gives 0. Yes, so what's the answer? 0. Question number 4. Which number is known as the multiplicative identity for integers? Children, just recall it. Multiplicative identity is such a number which on multiplication with any integer gives an integer itself. So what will be the answer? Yes, its answer is 1. Option A. Moving to the next question. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is minus 32, negative 32. So just you can go from the options 32, minus of 32, 1. And here we want a product with minus 1 gives minus of 32. Means I want to multiply a number with minus 1 so that the result is minus 32. So when I am going to multiply it is with positive 32. In that case only I am going to get a product minus of 32. Because the rules of multiplication we know, if you are going to multiply one positive integer with one negative integer, then only you will get a product as of negative sign. Moving to the next question. Question number 6. For any integer a, what is minus 1 into a? And here you can see minus 1 is there. When you are going to multiply with minus 1 with any integer, the product is going to be the integer itself along with the sign of the number which you are multiplying. Here I am going to multiply it with minus 1. So answer I am going to get as a minus a. Answer is minus a. One positive integer a with one negative integer minus 1. The product is minus of a. Moving to the next question, question number 7. Replace the blank with an integer to make it a true statement. I want to multiply minus of 2 with some integer so that the result is a positive 18. So result positive will come only in the case when you are going to multiply both the negative integers. So here minus 2 I am going to multiply with minus of 9. Minus 2 into minus 9 will give plus 18. Both the positive integers will give positive product. Both the negative integers multiplication also give positive result. Question number 8. Fill in the blanks. Minus of 20 divided by 10. Rules of multiplication and divisions are same. 10 twos are 20. But here one negative integer is there. So obviously the quotient will be minus of 2. Minus 2. Question number 9. The sum of two numbers is minus 24. If one of them is minus of 12, then the other number is. You want addition of such two integers which gives a minus of 24. Minus 24 will come in the case that both are of the minus here. Like I will go to the option. One is minus 12, the other will also be minus 12. Minus 12, when you are going to add with minus 12, you will get a minus of 24. Question number 10. Which of these is the greatest negative integers? Children, greatest negative integer. Here all the three are the negative numbers, negative integers. And here minus 1 is greatest among them. Minus 1. Minus 1 is greatest negative integer here. Question number 11. Which of these is the identity element of addition? And we know this answer. Yes, children. What's that? Identity for addition is such an integer on which with addition gives the integer itself. So that's the only one number is there, that is 0. When you are going to add 0 with any integer, the result is the integer itself. Yes. Question number 12. Minus 7 divided by minus 7. So remember children, the rules for addition and multiplication of integers are the same. When you are having both the negative integers, the negative signs are going to cancel and the result will be the positive. So minus 7 divided by minus 7, you will get plus 1 as a quotient. Moving to the next question, question number 13. 0 divided by minus 2. 0 divided by minus 2. Obviously we know that answer is 0. In the next question, 14th question, minus 11 divided by 0. Here you are going to get division by the 0, and we know that division by 0 is always undefined, or you can call here not defined. Division by 0 is undefined. Fifteenth question is here. The set of integer is not closed under. We know that the closure property. The closure property, let's remember once again. The closure property is that on which you will get the result as an integer itself. Here we are having three options: addition, subtraction and division. In addition, again the result is also the integer. In subtraction, when you are going to subtract an integer, the result is integer itself. But in a division, it is not always sure that the result or the quotient is integer always. So here the set of integer is not closed under what? Division. So children, hope you have understand it. Thank you.